If you ask us what makes a church truly irresistible, it's always been Jesus. He came to seek and save the lost. He welcomed people who were far from God and invited them to follow him. And the people who were nothing like Jesus liked Jesus, and he liked them back. This isn't about replicating a model. We're reflecting a person. It's about the calling Jesus gave us to go, to make disciples, to love people the way he did. And for us, that mission comes to life through 7 values that shape everything we do. We start with being outward-facing. We're committed to removing all unnecessary obstacles for people turning to Jesus, because we believe every community needs a church designed for people who aren't there yet. It's about being intentional by constantly asking, are we reaching people who are actually far from God? Are we designing everything, every space and experience with the unchurched in mind? To do that well, we also have to be strategically organized. Every environment, every ministry, every volunteer role is intentionally organized to provide easy, obvious, and strategic next steps to help people grow in faith and make a difference in the community. Because when we're clear on where we're going, our people know how to get there, and they bring others with them. But strategy alone isn't enough. We also have to be dedicated to healthy leadership, because no healthy church is led by unhealthy leaders. If the church is the hope of the world, then the way we lead matters. It matters more than what we accomplish. Leaders who are worth following prioritize their own spiritual health, and they're fully committed to both relationships and results, refusing to sacrifice either. Part of leading well is preparing those who will lead next. That's why we are focused on the next generation, because the faith of the next generation is worth everything, and so we staff and budget accordingly. We invest our best leaders and our first resources to create spaces where kids and students are seen, heard, and invited to lead now, where faith is fun, sticky, and personal. Our goal? That every child and student develops a faith of their own. We don't just want the next generation in our church, we want them leading it. And we are committed to intentional relationships. Faith grows deeper in circles, not rows. Information can teach you, but relationships transform you. We create spaces where people can show up, join in, and be real. Whether it's through small groups, mentoring, or everyday conversations, we help people move forward in faith together. Because following Jesus is a lot easier when someone's walking with you. We focus on creating irresistible environments. Before people hear the message, they experience it. From online to the parking lot, to the stage, to small groups, we want people of all ages and backgrounds to feel welcome, valued, and cared for. It's not about polish or perfection. It's about purpose. We want the setting to be appealing, the experience engaging, and the content helpful. But our vision doesn't stop at the walls of our church. We are for our community. We don't just exist in it, we exist for it. We want our community to be glad we're here and to be better because we're here. We partner with local organizations already doing great work. We meet real needs with no strings attached. Being for the community isn't a strategy to fill seats, it's about being a faithful presence that brings hope. When we get this right, even people who never walk through our doors feel the impact of our church in their everyday lives. These 7 values matter. They're not just words on a wall, they are the way we follow Jesus together. They are how we make the church irresistible, not for our sake, but for the sake of the people God loves. Because when a church is truly irresistible, people can't wait to return. They can't help but invite others. And most importantly, they take steps toward a growing relationship with Jesus.